The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. Civil authorities have issued an earthquake warning for all counties located within Central and Southern California. Over the last few weeks, multiple earthquakes of varying magnitudes have been recorded along the San Andreas Fault. These many quakes range in magnitude from 3.8 to 5.6. In addition to these quakes, today at approximately 7:39 a.m., a strong earthquake of magnitude 6.9 occurred near Los Angeles. Shaking has been reported in areas within 100 miles of the epicenter. This was immediately followed around 25 minutes later by a magnitude 7.1 quake with an epicenter 246 miles east of San Francisco. Moderate damage has been confirmed as a result of both events. The United States Geological Survey is predicting a major earthquake somewhere along the San Andreas Fault. They are estimating that it will strike within the next 48 hours, and will likely be at least a magnitude 8. This earthquake could possibly be the quote-unquote big one that scientists have been predicting for decades. Another result of these earthquakes is that the 2015 movie San Andreas starring Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, has gone up in video-on-demand viewership. Stay tuned to your local news stations for further updates on this developing situation.
Forecast for today: plentiful sunshine. High, 73. Winds north-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Forecast for tonight: clear sky.
Tsunami Watch. Repeat. Tsunami Watch. The National Weather Service has issued a tsunami watch for the coastal areas of the state of California, including the following counties: Alameda, Contra Costa, Del Norte, Humboldt, Los Angeles, Marin, Mendocino, Monterey, Orange, San Diego, San Francisco, San Luis Obispo, San Mateo, Santa Barbara, Santa Clara, Santa Cruz, Solano, Sonoma, and Ventura. At approximately 3:21 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, a strong earthquake with preliminary magnitude of 8.7 has struck the San Andreas Fault. The quake had a depth of approximately 25 kilometers and was of the strike slip type. Hundreds of thousands of buildings have been destroyed. A fissure in the earth stretching approximately 760 miles from Cape Mendocino to Desert Hot Springs has resulted in further casualties due to houses, buildings, and vehicles falling into the canyon. This earthquake has also triggered the potential for a tsunami, as part of the ruptured fault extends to the Pacific Ocean, including San Francisco Bay. A tsunami watch means that a tsunami is possible and that residents need to prepare for any potential evacuations should there be a tsunami. A cruise ship, Carnival Radiance, is offering evacuations to residents of coastal California and is set to arrive in Juneau, Alaska after its departure tomorrow morning. Stay tuned to your local news stations for further updates.
Tsunami warning. Repeat. Tsunami warning. There is a tsunami threat for the coastal areas of the states of Washington, Oregon, and Northern California. At approximately 4:01 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, a catastrophic megathrust earthquake with preliminary magnitude of 9.2 has struck the Cascadia subduction zone with an epicenter 173 miles off the coast of Washington. The quake had a depth of approximately 41 kilometers and was of the strike-slip type. Early reports have indicated that damage in cities such as Seattle, Tacoma, Portland, Olympia, Salem, and Eugene are similar to the damage seen in California as a result of the earthquake that struck several weeks prior. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center has confirmed a major tsunami according to tide gauges. The attention alert signal may be heard playing on all statewide outdoor warning sirens for public safety. Unconfirmed reports have speculated that a cruise ship, Carnival Radiance, has been hit with tsunami waves en route towards San Francisco from Vancouver. The ship was last seen roughly 67 miles off the western coast of Oregon. The tsunami wave heights are expected to be approximately 60 to 70 feet high, and in some places around 80 feet high depending on the exact locations on the west coast. This is a tsunami warning for the entire west coast of the United States. Cities such as Seattle, Tacoma, and Portland are not safe either due to the waves traveling up the rivers, which can overflow onto the streets. Do not wait to leave. Evacuate now. Gather everyone in your household. Grab food, water, a battery-operated radio, a flashlight, a first aid kit, a cell phone charger, and get to higher ground immediately. If you do not leave, you will face certain death. A tsunami is a series of multiple waves which are not surfable. If you live at the beach, and you see the tide recede, that is your cue to get to higher ground. Stay tuned to your local news stations for further updates. This concludes the activation of the emergency alert system.
Event type is tsunami. This is an alert for British Columbia. At 4:01 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, an earthquake with preliminary magnitude of 9.2 has occurred along the Cascadia subduction zone. The entire fault line has ruptured and has triggered a Pacific-wide tsunami which will arrive in about 15 minutes. The affected areas are British Columbia, Vancouver Island, Lake Hawaii. The city of Vancouver is likely to be hit with tsunami surges between 20 to 30 feet high. Warning sirens are currently sounding for all coastal areas across British Columbia and Vancouver Island. Evacuate now. If you do not leave, you will be killed. Gather everyone in your home, grab all essential supplies and get to higher ground immediately. This concludes the activation of Alert Ready Canada. Stay tuned to local news stations for further information.
はいはいはい。
はじめまして。
こんにちは。
すごい優しい。
よろしく本当にね。
母さん、大丈夫ですか？お茶あげてくれ。大丈夫？母さん？大丈夫ですか？母さん、大丈夫？母さん、ごめんね。結構？お茶運べてなかった。
津波警報が出ました。津波警報がされました。すぐに高台に避難してください。太平洋で津波が発生しましたが、これは日本沿岸の地震によるものではありません。アメリカ太平洋岸北西部沖で発生したマグニチュード 9.2 の地震によるものです。現在、アメリカでは津波による壊滅的な被害が出ているため、沿岸から避難してください。津波の高さは、 宮城県、岩手県、福島県で20分以内に6メートル、茨城県、千葉県、神奈川県、北海道で30分以内に4メートルに達すると予想されています。すべての沿岸から離れてください。すぐに高台に避難してください。
ABC Radio Emergency Information.
That was the standard emergency warning signal you just heard. A tsunami advisory has just been issued for the coastal areas of eastern Australia in the following states: Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, and Tasmania. This is a result of a 9.2 earthquake in the United States along the Cascadia subduction zone in the Pacific Northwest region. Tsunami surges are expected to arrive within the next hour and are forecast to be around 2 to 3 meters in height. Stay away from all coastal areas and rivers. A tsunami is a series of waves which are not surfable. The tide is already beginning to recede from the coastline. If you live near the coastline, evacuate now. Stay tuned to ABC Radio for further updates.
Atención, atención. Posible tsunami. Mantenga la calma y evacúe con tranquilidad hacia zona segura. Atención, atención, atención.